This one here, I do believe goes out behind the customer's house on his back porch. Morning. Back from what you might want to call a mini vacation. We got 3 to do today, 3 loads to do today. First one's 30 miles away, so we're gonna go take care of that one. Gentleman's got an online meeting, so I started a little early this morning to make sure he was able to do his online meeting without me being there. It took us 6.5 hours to get to the campground Thursday. The time I left the house, the time we get to the campground, 6.5 hours because of traffic. Then they put us in a very small campsite. My camper is 28 feet long. They put us in a campsite that was maybe, I'm just guessing at the size, 40 feet deep by maybe 20 feet wide. The end of my awning was no more than 10 feet away from the campsite next to us. Which wouldn't have been too bad if it was just 2 people. I had 5. That's way too small for 4 adults and 1 child. My experience might have been different than somebody else's. But we took a ride around the campground there and seen small campers half the size of mine. They're in sites that were designed for like a 40-foot motorhome. Will I be going back there? Probably not. But then again, there's other people that swear by that campground, so it was just my experience. I had a bad experience with it. I'm just kind of venting a little bit. Well, as you can tell, it's raining again. I get you set up, leave you in the truck so you stay dry. I think it was raining the last time I was here with you guys, but who knows? All right, let's get going. Okay, that one, they changed everything on me. And is going to be edited down severely. Those 5 pallets took me an hour. Because instead of going straight into the barn there and set them in there, they just do what they want to do. They wanted me to take them into where they normally put them. Then literally it's 180 degrees down, back towards the opening. Then you turn left, go between the door and their stairs. That wasn't the issue. The issue was when going between the stairs into the next section of the barn. It might not seem much, but a drop like that, 2 inches, I went through the floor. I had to use a come along to pull the pallet jack back up and out from underneath the pallet. It didn't go through the floor to the ground, but it went through the floor enough to where the pallet jack was just no good. We did try putting boards down so it would have a ramp to go down in gently, but the floor just couldn't handle the weight. And I did tell the customer that before I started that. I'm not responsible. You want it back here, that's great, but we cannot be responsible if I go through the floor. And he said that was fine, so they knew about it. All right, we're 7 miles from the next one. Let's get it taken care of. This one I'm not going to record. I just need to get charged back in the GoPro. It's another 5 pallets inside a barn, and I don't want to waste another hour if it takes that long. So, sorry. I'll fill you in what happened afterwards. That one wasn't too bad. That was only about half an hour. But gave me a dozen farm fresh eggs. They got chickens here, so they gave me a dozen eggs. Thank you. Always use it. You can always use those. All right, we're headed down to the warehouse, depending on what the charge is when I get there, if I record anything or not. So I will see you in the next clip. A little more is brought down here. Got some coal here, that's going out later today. Those cubex were brought down. Looks like a little more Wood & Sons. The Doug fir was here. We had a load of that crab come in. A partial load of the Crete, partial load of the LG, and they brought in some Wood & Sons on me. So, we've got some product here now. Some product here, but not everything we need. We'd never had enough room if we had everything we need for a year here. All right, let's get them on. Oh, got a full propane tank here too. Good. Oh, I need to dig my key out. I have a habit of doing that all the time. This load's only 8 pallets. Pallets, 2 stops. Then we're going to come back and do a single delivery of 7. Load up and go over in New Hampshire and do a single delivery of 7. How many of you go camping? How many of you go camping? Got any, if you're up here in the New England area, got any good places to go? Drop it. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'd like to try out different places. My favorite campground is a very hard campground to get into. They are very popular. They are booked usually most of the summer. Campground's called Paradise Park in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Excellent campground. You are within walking distance of the Atlantic Ocean. A place called Palace Playland. I mean, close enough you can walk. Very good place. Very friendly staff. People that do maintenance out in the yard. Actually, the owners do it as well. They come out and literally they have no issues coming out to your campsite. When they do cleanup and stuff like that, they'll actually sit there and talk with you for a little while. As I said, it's a very nice place. Their rates, it is Old Orchard Beach, so I am not gonna say anything about the rates. When you do that, you are in a tourist town, so, but as I said, but the owners will come out and sit there and talk with you and the whole works. You can't beat it. Very clean. Every site my family stayed at in that place has been very large, spacious. Large, spacious sites. They've got 2 heated pools. They do have their own bus that shuttles campers. You're within a half a mile of half mile, maybe a mile at the most, from the campground to the Atlantic Ocean. They do have a shuttle bus that brings you down. I can't remember what the rates are for that campground. If you want to try it out, you got to probably book out like a year in advance for them. That's how busy, that's how packed they are year round. I know it was like $100. It's like 100 and I don't know exactly. It's been a while. I didn't stay there. I didn't go camping at all last year. So we want to do more family camping this year, and we want to try out different areas. Like in, as you saw in the videos, Mass. But that was one of the, we went camping because the daughter had that softball tournament, but because of paperwork errors, problems with paperwork, they weren't able to play. But we got a chance to go camping. Yeah, as I said, leave a comment. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Mass, New England area. Places that to stay at. You want to try a bunch of different places next year. So I'm gonna finish getting this secured, and I will see you in the truck. All right, off to get rid of this load. First one's commercial customer. Of course, I won't record there. Next one is a residential, so I'll see you there if the customer allows. It's a new customer, so they might be a little nervous about it. But This one here, I do believe goes out behind the customer's house on his back porch. You got a setup there. I know I recorded it last year, but let's get over there, get it done. Didn't you leave a space in between, or was that always? Did we always block that off? Don't you have a path that you left the gap in between so you could walk between them?
Oh, don't mention. Yeah, you can.
I don't know if that. I can't remember if it was always if we blocked it off or.
How many more you got?
Got one more on the truck for you.
Try and get to there, can you?
No, I don't think I got enough room there.
No, you're gonna have to push it over.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait. Just use this one first.
Okay, I'll try to get it over some more. That hand railing is what got me.
It's gonna move the fog. I don't know. You got him up there last time.
I think probably what I did is I messed myself up. I started on this end instead of that end.
It made no difference. You just push this over, all right?
I'm trying to, but the ground's soft and slimy.
Yeah, but with that skid can push it over with the other skid.
I don't know if it can or not.
You're gonna get two more there.
What I might do is I might pull that back one off,
Yeah.
set it up on there, and then try to shove them all over. I just don't know how well that thing will stand to that.
Wow. You get stuck if you go in
Well, this thing's all-wheel drive, so it shouldn't be too bad. Actually, you know what? If I use two, I can push two without a problem. It's three I have an issue. So if I get the second one on there, I might be able to shove it. We'll see.
How the hell did you do it last time? Oh,
I can't remember.
you lifted this up.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working this year. Well, these next two showing outside deliveries. So I should make things a little quicker. Now that last one there, it was the first time I was there, he wanted to keep a gap between them so he could walk between, but I guess now he didn't. That's why I was messing with that one pallet by the ladder. by the handrail on the steps. That handrail wasn't there. It'd have been real easy. Just take it, pick it up, set it over, and be done. But I had to come around the other side, shove them closed. But oh well, got it done. He's very happy. This next delivery is 3 pallets of coal. We sell 4 different sizes of coal, and the sizes refer to basically what they resemble. The size that they resemble is like rice. It's about the size of a grain of rice. What we got on right now, this customer's taking, is what's called pea. So it's about the size of a pea. That's a little bit. Right around a little bit smaller than the size of a walnut. And then we got stove. No, it doesn't mean it's the size of a stove, but it's the big chunky, really large chunk stuff there for coal. So this one here is 3 pallets of pea-sized coal. So let's get this one off. I'll see you there. One more to go. All set. We got the last one is 7 pallets outside delivery. So it should go pretty quick, I hope. We've had a lot of rain. I don't know how soft the lawn is. It says out back by the bulkhead, so we'll find out when we get there. We're gonna call it a day. Been a long day. Never really had a chance to relax from this weekend. Being jammed in a campground, being packed in like sardines. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.